have a plan for your day, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan, and guess what they have planned for you? Nothing much. Hey, I'm Sam. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you about all things planning. I want to talk about why strategic planning is important and a few ways you can plan your days and your weeks so you can live a life of purpose. Most people allow their lives to simply happen to them. They float along, they wait too long, they react, and by the time a large portion of their life is behind them, they realize that they should have been more proactive or strategic. You know guys, life is very simple, but keeping it that way can become very difficult. I've mentioned on my channel a few times before that haphazard approach to anything never succeeds. And even the few times a non-strategic approach worked, it is absolutely not repeatable. Most accomplishments in life will come more easily if you approach them strategically. So the question now is, how do you accomplish something strategically on a consistent basis? Well, you need to create systems. Systems to track your time, to track your budget, systems for your growth and learning, and even systems for your everyday mundane chores. Systems allow ordinary people to create and achieve extraordinary results. However, without a system, even extraordinary people struggle to produce ordinary results on a consistent basis. Today, I want to talk to you about planning your week. So basically, I am talking about creating a system for your time, and I will show you how I created mine and use these systems as my second brain. Now, I have to tell you, I am not perfect at it and I'm on a learning curve too, but I want to share with you some strategies that helped me over the past few years. The first one is have a Sunday night strategy. For this, you need a notebook or a journal, and one book will do for all the different aspects of your life. You don't have to have one for personal, another for work, another for your volunteering or ministry, and all the other stuff you do. Just one will do. I divide the page into home and work, and I write out all my intentions or goals that I want to accomplish for that week. In the process, I assign a day to each task. To keep yourself from overwhelm, I'd recommend that you do not write down 50 different things. I usually keep it down to 3 things on each category per day, and that seems to work for me. My second strategy is jot down my to-do list the night before. Now I want to share with you a system that I learned from my mentor recently, and it has really improved my productivity. This is called the 3D system. The first D is do it. Now these are the things that need to be done by you. Plan on doing them in the morning when you have the most energy and you feel the most alert. Make your day top heavy. What that means is get your most important and difficult tasks done at the beginning of the day rather than wait until evening. Schedule your more mindless things when your energy begins to wear down a bit. I usually do my cooking and other chores towards the afternoon and save my mornings for preparing content and learning. Now let's be honest here. Sometimes there are things on our list that are not important, neither are they urgent. Learning to say no is so important to living a purposeful life. I heard a man of God say, "You'll never make it to heaven if you don't learn to say no." Learning to see which of the things on your list are pointless time wasters and are not edifying to your spirit or your productivity is a must if you want to use your time well. Give yourself permission to say no, either to yourself or to somebody. It absolutely feels liberating. If it is something that needs to get done and it doesn't have to be you, delegate it. My sweet boys do laundry in the house. They also water the plants and take out the trash. Also, there are people who can do some things much better than you can, and if they are willing, you can absolutely delegate some tasks over to them. Now, to do these 3 Ds, you need another D, and that is discernment. You need discernment to know what to do yourself, what to dump and what to delegate to others. Getting mixed up with these will sometimes cost you dearly. So pray for wisdom as you go through your list and ask God to guide you. My third strategy is time map. This is a great way to track your time if you especially fall into the pattern of time wasting. I highly recommend you start doing this, especially if you're serious about reaching some important goals. Begin by tracking how you spend your time throughout your day, from watching TV to talking on the phone with people, or socializing with your friends, or searching for misplaced stuff, or even time spent on Facebook. Just track everything and you will see a snapshot of your life, whether or not your lifestyle will support your reaching your goals. Then go back and fill the time map based on your priorities and the roles you play and follow it. If you want to be a leader at some point in your life, a good place to start is by leading yourself. Use a time map and it will absolutely help you get into a good routine. When you're taking a break from working on your priorities, whether it's to browse social media or watch YouTube videos, set a timer on your phone for 5 or 7 minutes, and when the timer beeps, get back to your agenda of accomplishing what you intended to do. Another tip is to use Google Calendar, especially when it's for things that are time sensitive and for appointments with other people. That way the reminder will help you stay on track and help you sync it with family or friends who need to be on the same page. When you get all the things out of your mind and onto a piece of paper or a digital calendar, you have taken a big step toward managing your time and life. Focus on what is most important. And one last question before you leave. What results do you want to create for yourself this week? Remember the quote I started with? If you don't have a plan for your day, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan, and guess what they have planned for you? Absolutely nothing. I really hope that you'll get to plan your weeks and days, because that will be a game changer. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.